Hello, and in this video, I'm going to very quickly go over two new updates to Dither Boy included in version 4.3, as well as some fixes we implemented, some frequently asked questions, and some more information about future Dither Boy updates too. So as always, I have got Dither Boy open here, and if you need to get updated to version 4.3, then just come up to help and click on check for updates here, and you'll be able to fill out the form and get the newest version basically. And then just so you're not looking at nothing in this video, I'm gonna dither this eye. But anyway, in the newest update, we added this settings menu. This was here in 4.2, but if you follow the channel, when 4.2 came out, I had nowhere to record videos. So yeah, I'm only just covering this now, but we did improve it in 4.3. So if you go in settings, you'll see expert mode, lossless export, and color profiles. So color profiles, we didn't have this before because we weren't doing color. We added it in version 4.0 or 4.2, I can't remember which one. But basically, if you needed this, then I don't need to explain this to you and you know what this is here for. But we've got 4 options here, which I think covers most use cases, but if you want something specific add in here, then let us know. In terms of what these do, Adobe Compact V4 is a color profile best used for print design, and it is a compact version of Adobe's color profile. So compact meaning it uses less data while maintaining color accuracy, and the Adobe RGB that this is compact from has a wider sort of array of colors than sRGB, which is another one that's in here. To be honest, if you know what you're doing and if you're taking your dithered artwork elsewhere anyway before you take it to print, which I imagine most people are, my opinion is that it won't matter that much, but obviously some people needed this, so we added it in. Pro Photo is a very, very wide array of colors that encompasses most visible colors, and even some that apparently, I don't know, I can't verify this, but apparently some that like can't be reproduced by printers or like your display. So like it says in the name, this one is primarily used in high-end photography stuff where you want to preserve as much color information as possible. sRGB is a standard RGB color space used for web mostly. So this one is like not very fancy compared to the other two here, but yeah, sRGB is in here. So you've got a good one for print, good one for photography and keeping lots of color, and then a pretty default normal standard one. Or you can just go for use source profile, and Dither Boy will attempt to just use the profile that is embedded in your file already. Obviously, if there isn't one, then I would recommend just setting this to Pro Photo Adobe Compact. If you don't know what to do, if none of that made sense to you, then just go to help, settings, change it to Pro Photo, or leave it on use source profile, because Pro Photo can always come down to sRGB, or use source profile means that your image will just take care of itself basically, and we won't touch the color profile. I'm going to leave my Pro Photo. The next thing here is lossless export, so you can tick this on or off. This will impact your videos and your images. So if you had an issue with video exports in version 4.2, then it's probably because you were using lossless export, because we needed to do a little fix for certain type of videos. So now if you use lossless export and you export a video, I don't have a video open here, so maybe I'll just show a screenshot of how this works. But you will basically now be exporting an MKV file rather than an MP4 file where possible. So, but we are still working on video improvements. I said at the start of the video that I was going to mention some information about future updates too. So this one was mainly just to get some fixes in. We redid the menu bar, as you can see as well, because there was an issue with Windows 10 and the old menu bar here at the top. But yeah, so despite the fact that I said like 2 or 3 videos ago that we were taking a break from Dither Boy updates, that is not true, and I lied. I didn't know I was lying at the time because I thought we were. But yeah, more Dither Boy stuff is on the way. There is one big update coming, and the big update that's coming is likely bigger than anything we've done with Dither Boy already. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know what the final version will look like, and I don't want to make any promises or give you any expectations, but if you liked the big jump from grayscale to color, then this jump will be similar in the fact that you will have like a new dimension to work with basically in Dither Boy. Obviously the update will be free for anyone who has already got Dither Boy. So whatever comes, if you've already got Dither Boy, if you're watching this video, I don't see why you'd be watching the update video without already having it anyway. So yeah, there's new free dithering content coming to you if you already bought Dither Boy in that big update. And then after 4.3, it might be like 4.4, 4.5, there will be a quality of life update. So this is just features that are going to make dithering and using the software easier, quicker, or just more enjoyable, more fun. So as of right now, I asked in the Discord server for any recommendations for this, and I didn't really get any. So if you have a recommendation, or if it's something that you would like to be improved in Dither Boy that is not a big feature, like just something that would speed up your workflow maybe, or just make dithering more fun, then feel free to let me know somewhere about that and I will get it added to our list. But yeah, we're working on improving video. We're always working on if there's a bug. So right now there are no bugs that I am aware of, but if you encounter a bug and you make us aware of it, like we'll get that added to the next version anyway, a fix for that. The best way to let me know about that is by emailing support@studioaaa.com. Please do not leave it in a comment anywhere because it's unlikely that I will be able to get it dealt with if it's in a comment. Another thing you might not have noticed that we added in Dither Boy 4.2 is if you go to extras, there is the development blog. So it needs redoing because it's a little bit ugly, but this is the development blog. You can be one of like 10 people who read this if you want, but basically if you would like to just know what's going on with Dither Boy or Color Cat or other things, if you want to read frequently asked questions, if you've got something that it like might be a bug or maybe you're just misunderstanding it and you want clarification, I'm going to try and publish blog posts here as often as I can. Been slacking a little bit in August. In fact, no, I did a few in August, but the whole moving into an office thing has like put a delay on this stuff, but I'm going to get back into it. And there'll probably be even a new blog post here just for this video as well. So yeah, I'm working on like communication about Dither Boy stuff so that you can be aware when there are updates coming. One day we probably will. Dithering has a ceiling, dithering has a cap if you like, and one day we probably will reach a point where there isn't really anything else to add to Dither Boy. But for now, we've not reached that yet, so there's still more updates coming. And if you want to keep up to date and if you want to be in the know about that, you can be the 11th person that's ever read this blog. There's this little thing here as well, so you might see someone else in the videos soon, and there might be some other software soon as well. But yeah, I'm not saying anything else about that just yet. But yeah, the main thing in 4.3 is video is more stable or more usable now. If you are using Lossless, you probably only encountered an issue if you were using Lossless. So if you've never put this on, then you probably never had an issue. And then finally, we are now regularly putting out color palettes. So if you go to extras and color palettes, you will land here. And if you have a look at these ones that I've been really enjoying messing with in the acid graphics category, like Super Blush, this is one I really like messing with, and Rose Bushes as well. This one's cool. Yeah, these are now going out regularly, so keep up to date with those in extras and color palettes because it's all just free extras for your categories list. And obviously you can get color cat as well if you just want to make your own. But yeah, that was it. Just a quick video to say 4.3 is out. And just to make you aware of where you can keep up to date with more updates and get more palettes and just the rest of the stuff we're doing. One of the things that's really hard just as doing this on my own, and it's one of the reasons I'm doing this here, is that it's one thing doing all this stuff, like setting up this fix and stuff, or getting the development blog going and writing the blog posts and doing a video talking about it so people know about it. It's one thing doing all that, but it's another thing just communicating that to people and making sure people know that there's a new update that fixes the thing they had, or making sure all the emails are responded to if one big question has like come up a lot. So yeah, hopefully like this stuff will get better now that I am gonna have some help soon. So yeah, thanks for bearing with with over like the last month or so, if you did have the video issue, or if you were waiting, or if you didn't know that 4.2 came out, or even 4.3 now. But that is it for this video. So please stay up to date with the blog. I'm going to put more stuff there. Please download the palettes because I'm going to put more stuff there. And please update to 4.3 because it fixed a bug and made a couple of things better. And I will see you in the next video.